Good everyone. You're welcome to another lesson in the Forex Manual of IOC Forex Academy. So in the previous lesson, I've talked about market cycles, and that's also an extension of your price action to know how the market works and how the market paints for you to be able to know when to buy and to sell. So if you have not watched those lessons, I urge you to go back and watch them. I also urge you, if you have any questions, for you to you can email them or just put them in the chat channel where you find yourself. So I'll be going on to the next lesson now. That's the price of freedom. So this is the price for freedom. What's the price of freedom? I said in my quote here that mastery demands a great deal of time and hard work. Well, I think I've given my own quota and I've gotten the reward, but I know that's not enough, because for you to be able to have this skill at your beck and call to be able to solve your needs, you need to be able to put in time and hard work in here. So what is the price of freedom here in the financial market? I said, from experience, I can say that this market has proven to be a good, efficient, and reliable vehicle towards wealth creation. I'm sorry for the typographic error. Towards wealth creation, but I also must say that this doesn't come on a platter to the trader. So the market can solve your financial needs, yes, but it knows who it wants to solve for. So you don't need to be any kind of trader and come in here and expect to reap rewards that are consistent and profitable on a long term. Yes, I know that there are some traders that can make money in a short term, quick money, but how consistent is that? How reliable is that? We talked about money management, and I've talked about finance. So your mind have already been fine-tuned to that. So you need to be able to have this tool at your hand, whereby you know that it is good, efficient, reliable, and taking you to wealth creation to build your wealth. One must put in time, energy, resources into the acquisition of this skill, particularly from a concerned, dedicated and proven profitable mentor. So you need to be able to put in time, energy. It's not just about money. You need to put in time, you need to put in energy, you need to put in your resources, of course, into the acquisition of this skill. The place you get your information matters the most. It's not about having the money to trade, no. Getting the money to trade is not the main something. There are brokers that even make you to trade for free without putting any time, and you can get more money. I have done things like that over and over and again without putting money, but I withdrew from the marketplace. They give you all those leverages and all the rest. So the most important thing is the skill, the knowledge. What do you know? Understand? What do you know? What do you have to offer? What are you coming in the market to do? Do you know what you're even coming to do? That's the most important thing. And the place you get that information from matters the most. That's the most important thing. When I started, I said here, our journey was different due to the fact finding the right resource material was the biggest problem I had to deal with. But once I did, my whole trading career changed for good. Now, for my own self, when I started, trading was not easy for me because of I had to go to different academies. I worked virtually every Forex mentor online, from the US, from UK to South Africa, Ghana, Nigeria. I watched so many persons online. I had many persons teaching me. My head was not jamming from left, right, center. I could not do anything. I was not profitable. I was not consistent. So although sometimes I saw some wins, but after a month, they are all gone. I cannot really account for that. But now I've come up to a point whereby I can build a portfolio for years, consistent, using trading, with trading, yes. Understand? So it has come up to that point. But the biggest challenge I had was finding the right resource material, was finding the right person to teach me what I really wanted to know. Understand? Because you have lots of gimmicks and people that really fake things online, no doubt. So after the acquisition of this skill, it's important to remain focused and disciplined and follow all you have been taught to script, as the temptation to take a detour usually lurks around the corner. So, like I said, after you have done all this and you have obeyed the rules, you have gone under the system, you have learned the tools, and that's why we are giving you to IoT Forex Academy, because I can really vouch for you, for this academy, that anyone that comes here, we say one thing: before, I did not know how to trade, I did not understand what was going on, but now I can trade and I can make my money for myself. Everyone at their own different degrees, understand? There's a person that make thousands of dollars, there's a person that come in, their level is just to make a few hundreds, but they grow with time. Everyone, depending on how you take it, depending on how hungry you are for success, and how dedicated you put in your time, you invested your time, your energy, your resource to learn this. Understand? So it's important to know that after you have done all this, I myself, when I started to trade, I learned from so many methods, like I told you. But once I found the right resource, I put in 14 hours minimum, 14 to 16 hours thereabout. I did that for 4 months without breaking. I was doing it every single day. I was learning. I was doing compounding. I was compounding my information bank. That's why, by the grace of God, I know this market down to the core. I can beat my chest and tell you that I know this market down to the roots, because I've done my homework. I've studied the chart. I have broken everything down to pieces. So I said I find the following as prerequisites for financial freedom in this field of endeavor. So, undying hunger for success. You need to have an undying hunger for success. This is the most important thing. Understand? You need to, as in, crave for success, just like oxygen. Just imagine you could not breathe for 10 minutes. You know how you'll be gasping and longing for air in your lungs. Understand? So you need to have an undying hunger for success. This thing should keep you up in the night, pondering on, how do I go about this? How do I learn this? You want to be growing on a daily basis. Up until now, I still look at my charts every day. I open them up. If I don't look at them, I really cannot sleep. Understand? It has become a habit for me. You need to be hungry for success. You need to be angry with your current states. Different persons at different levels. Some of you might have had some little bit of money, but I'm telling you, you have not tested what this market is yet to offer. This market can offer you money which I have never seen in every aspect of life, be it real estate. I have not seen. If you know what you're doing, it will pay you very well. So you need to have an undying hunger for success. And one of the greatest enemies to success is success. Like I wrote here that after the acquisition of this skill, after you have gotten success, it's important to remain focused and disciplined and follow all you have been taught to script, as sure to take a detour usually lurks around the corner. Some persons, once they have experienced a measure of success, they go into going against what I teach. They go and get some liabilities, they buy some things for themselves to make themselves feel good, and they no longer pay attention to the chart. There's a point you will reach, you will virtually see what's happening. But until you get to that point, make sure that your head is in this game and you are daily peeling off the shells out of it to know the root of everything you are doing. It's very, very important. Next, you need to be in the right environment and community. Like I said, the most important thing I saw for myself was finding the right mentor to teach me. And he's someone that I will forever be grateful that God brought him along my path. Understand? So it's finding the right environment and the right community for you to align yourself with. One thing that even I myself, when I learned from my mentor, I found it hard to be able to comprehend the information because it was bulk. The information was bulk. But here in IoT Forex Academy, we have been able to pieces everything and take out the things that are not necessary. This is Forex from the beginning to the end. Our basic to masters is Forex from the beginning to the end. You don't need to watch any other YouTube video, you need to read any other Forex book. Just take everything we are teaching you. Whatever you have learned from the Forex Manual, I bet you it's just a tip of the iceberg of what is inside the main course. So getting in the right environment, being around like-minded traders. You want to be in a community that is profitable, that they are all focused on a particular thing. You treat the same way. Not your friend out there is telling you that he made $1,000 out of trading only $100. That he made 10 times of his account in only 2 days. And you are following what we are teaching you, and you'll be tempted to do things very, very fast. The both of you will blow your account one day. One day, it will virtually blow. Even if it does not blow, I myself, I'll come and blow the account so that you will learn your lesson. Understand? So it's very important that you be around like-minded community, the environment, because what you might be doing for, you might be trying to do, just the right environment and the right company, you form other habits. It's just by induction. Once you stay around a certain place, that by induction, the habits and everything fuses in you and you get up. The third one I said is focus. My mentor, Warren Buffett, he normally says that this is the number one prerequisite for success. Focus. You need to know what you're doing. You need to know what you're doing, where you're going, and don't get tired until you get there. If you want to be a consistently profitable trader and get this market, there are some of you, you're not even angry with your job. That's bad. You're not angry with your job. Someone will tell you what to do and everything. Someone is directing the kind of money you get in your life. That's not freedom. That's not freedom. You cannot expand. You cannot go forward. You cannot create a budget beyond your salary. That's bondage. And you spent years to live this kind of life. That's not it. That's not it. See, let nobody tell you that money does not bring happiness. I've tested money. I'm telling you, money brings happiness. There's nobody that will see credit alert and we frown. You will laugh. Not ordinary credit alert, better credit, good credit alert. You will laugh. That's money. Understand? It gives you choices. It does not change you. It reveals you. If you are someone that knows how to invest it and how to plan it, it will give you more choices to do what you want to do with it. If you're someone that will waste it, it will give you more choices, more avenues for you to waste it. That's how money is. Understand? So you need to be focused. You need to know where you're going. There's some of you now, it will demand you to even say that, okay, I want to retire at this point. I want to leave my job at this point. Let me give this market a chance and invest my time in these areas. And let me see for a fact if I will not find true success. Here in LC First Academy, we tell you, if you cannot understand the chart under 4 months of we teaching you, you can take your money back and you still keep all our materials, all our videos, our PDFs, all our classes and all. You can still keep them back. If you're not profitable after 4 months, if you don't know why market is going up and coming down every time it is doing that, you can take your money back. That's how we teach you. So you need to be focused on your goal. I told myself that I want to be a millionaire trader as at this age. That's focus, and I worked towards it and I accomplished it. That's focus. That's focus. Understand? I'm working up to $1 billion. I'm working up to $1 billion. I'm not here to joke. I'm not here to say I got this. No, I'm not that. I'm here for the main stuff. I'm here for the main stuff. I'm working to $1 billion on that trading. So you need to be focused. Next, you need to have courage. Courage is not the absence of fear, but it is taking a step even when you might be afraid, you might have doubts, but there is this thing in you that wants to make you go forward. That is not, you're not satisfied with the status quo. You're not satisfied with your current situation. Understand? So courage, you need to have courage to take a step. After all these things I have taught, if you still go back to what you have been doing before, if you still go back to, you just on that Forex class and I will just wave it over, you have missed it. You have missed it. And for those that will take the courage and say that, okay, let me improve on my knowledge, I can bet you that you will never, ever regret it. You will never, ever regret it. I myself am a Christian, and I believe that when God wants to bless you, he does not necessarily have to bring money to your table. When God wants to bless you, he can bring men to you that will take it forward. He can bring opportunities to you, just like you are seeing here. It never occurred to me that we will give such an information like this in IOCFAS Academy for free. But now you have been able to partake off of it. That's an opportunity. Understand? That's an opportunity. That's an opportunity. Understand? So you need to have the courage to take the step. If you don't take it, you will remain at. Have you done a backlog? The previous 5 years of my life, how have I spent it? This year, what am I aiming at? I'm telling you, this market can make you, it can make you reach for higher levels, and you can achieve them. Money that your generation never ever saw. I'm telling you, you will achieve them. I've not been the fan of showing you my account balance, this one, that. I usually do that sometimes, but I don't actually believe in motivating someone by, oh, I did this, because I know that there's some traders that will even feel demotivated when they see it. They'll be like, I cannot do this and that. But recently, I want to change my strategy, understand? Because you need to also stir some persons up. So you need to have courage. That just it. You need to have courage. I had courage when I started this trading career. I used my money I worked that my parents at that time I was still in the university. I used my money for house rent and my school fees. I put it in Forex and I lost it all because I never knew what I was doing. But I was still determined. I never had. Now your house rent is gone, your school fees is gone, your reason for coming to school is gone. You don't have any place to live, so you need to find how you will survive. But I had courage not to pack my bags. I had courage to still go on. If it means me spending the whole of my day dissecting this market, I am ready. And by the grace of God, God saw me through and brought the right information for me. Understand? So you need to have courage. There's sacrifice and hard work. Understand? Nothing comes on a platter. You need to sacrifice something to go to the next level. You need to give yourself time to work hard on this skill. And lastly is resilience. Resilience. For those of you that have been trading before, it's not over. Understand? Now you have the right information. It's just for you to venture in it and take it serious. Resilience. Even when I was blowing account, I blew account upon account, I still bounced back up. That is what makes you different. You don't take no for an answer, no matter what. No matter what. If you came here to succeed and you have not, why go back? If you want to succeed, if you want to reach point B, you start from point A, you have not reached point B. Why will you go back? There's no need. You are going back to stay in your mess. You are going back to stay in your comfort zone. You need to bounce back up, even if you have had challenges. That's what makes great people. If you read the history of great people in every sphere of life, from politics to business to education, whatsoever, this person were not person that were not faced with difficulties. Every man, as long as you're living, you have challenges. You are yet to solve your own financial challenge. I myself, I have challenges, understand? But not necessarily financial challenges. I might have challenge in my social life, in my family, my whatsoever. I want to move to the next step in life. It's a challenge, and you need to grow in your understanding. You need to grow in some things. You need to grow in your action with people. It's a challenge. Understand? So there's nobody that does not have challenge. The only people that don't have challenge is people that want to stay out in their comfort zone. Once you step out, you need to grow up to a particular level, and there is probability of you falling at some times when you don't know what you're doing and when you don't have someone to lead you by the hand. That's why I say that dedication to a consent proven and profitable mentor, I find it to be the greatest acquisition you can have. Understand? And I'm here for you. Understand? I'm here for you. I'm here to lead you down to constant profitability. So this is it for this lesson. It's very short, and I want you to take everything to heart. You need to have an undying hunger for success, the right environment and community. You need to be focused. You need to have courage. You need to sacrifice some things to get a bigger thing. Understand? You need to work hard, and you need to be resilient. Never to take no for an answer. Always bounce back up when you fall. Understand? So in IOC First Academy, we have students that have not even seen the dark side of Forex because of they came in at the point whereby they just met the answer. They did not test the water, they did not blow account before coming. So they just came in and followed what we told them, and they have a better, different story to tell that does not need to have any regret or whatsoever. So you need to be resilient. So this is the end of this lesson, and I'll be seeing you in the last lesson for this course. I remain your mentor, IUC. I'll see you in the next lesson. Thank you very much.